I was talking to a young lady the other day, and she was asking about the home buying process. And of course, I gave her my usual spiel about it, and then I took a step back and realized there are a lot of people that don't know the process. It is a lot. Now, I've been in the business 10 years, so for me, the process is pretty structured because I've been through it quite a few times. So I decided to shoot this video to let others know what you should do if you're ready to buy a home. So just to break this down in the basics is one of two things. You either talk to a real estate agent or a realtor, best suited, or you want to speak to a lender first. Now, whether the chicken comes before the egg, that's entirely up to you. Now, of course, I'm in business and I want you to reach out to me, Ron Cooks, All City Real Estate. But beyond that, I want you to talk to a lender and or a real estate agent, and in talking with that person, they will connect you to the other one because we work as a team all the time in these transactions. So start there first. And when talking to a real estate agent, they're going to direct you to a lender, and of course, they'll also break down the cycle of things to come for it. But talking to that lender gets you what is essentially a blank check up to a limit that you're going to work with on how much home you can afford. There's no sense in looking at $300,000 homes when you're only going to be approved for $200,000. So talk to the lender first, get that done, get that out of the way first. It lets you know how much buying power you have, and then we'll decide what type of home you can get within that limit. So when talking to a lender, it is not just your credit score that a lot of people are not fooled, but they're under the impression that it's just a credit score that the lender looks at. The other big component of that, one, are you working? Is there steady income coming in? The other thing is the debt to income ratio, how much debt you have, how much money is going out versus the amount of money that you are pulling in. That's quite important. So again, credit, debt to income ratio, and if you're still working or have a steady stream of income. There may be times where the lender will say you're not ready. That's okay. What the lender is going to do is tell you what you need to do to get a home. So in essence, they're laying out that roadmap for you. They're laying out the directions you need for them to give you that loan. So if you are fearful of having your credit ran or having a lender look at you, don't be. We need to start that process. It's equivalent to undressing the wound so we can take care of the wound underneath that bandage. We need to pull that Band-Aid off so we can get to that wound, so we can dress it right, so that next year at this time, at least you're sitting in your house and not staying in that apartment you're in because you failed to go talk to a lender. So don't worry about speaking to a lender too early, or don't worry about the lender not telling you that you're ready for a home now. You're going to get ready because the lender's going to give us the directions and that roadmap to get you there. So what happens now, after the lender's giving you that pre-qual letter, now we start shopping and we're looking for a home, which is also the toughest job that you have to go through. We have to first set everything up for you, and we do that by the MLS. I'm going to send you a list of homes. You pick out the homes that suit you best online, and then we go check them out. Your toughest job is picking that home out. I take care of everything else for you. I deal with the appraisers. I deal with the inspectors. I then have direct contact with the lender and everyone else in this flow to get you from you picking out the house to what's going to the closing table. I take care of all of that for you. So you just pick out the house. So if I can wrap this up real quick for you, talk to a lender and or realtor first. Get that done first before you start shopping for a home. Looking for a home first, finding what you want, and then looking for a realtor and then a lender is putting the cart before the horse. So I don't want you to do that. I want you to go through this with as little stress as you possibly can. So first, talk to a lender and or a realtor. Get that done first. Make sure everything is squared away. You have that pre-qual letter, and you have an area that you want to buy the house in at the price point you want to buy. That realtor then can send you a list of homes. You then start shopping. And as I told you before, my goal for you is for you to go through this process with as little stress as possible. So your toughest job is picking out the home.